Yuji's arm was pretty messed up, and then Choso asked Yuji what were the last things his brothers said, and Yuji's stupid but lovable ass told him they were crying like a bunch of bitches. You know, I've been seeing a lot of you niggas out there throw some mad shade at my boy Itadori, like, Yuji's a fraud. Hey yo, he's weak as fuck. He can't even solo Yuta. He doesn't even have a curse technique. He's a side character. Y'all telling me that Yuji is a fraud. Do y'all not see his athletic prowess? My nigga literally ate Sukuna's finger and survived. But he's still a fraud though, right? Gojo literally said he had the potential to surpass him. And did y'all not see that fight against him and Hanami? Which Hanami was a fucking special grade, literally getting washed by Yuji, but he's still a fraud though, right? My nigga literally got recommended for grade 1 by Todo and Meimei after only being a sorcerer for a few weeks, and Megumi literally said in a fight with just straight hands and no curse energy, my boy is 1v5ing all of them niggas without even breaking a sweat. But he's still a fraud though, right? And don't forget about that brutal ass beating him and Nanami gave Mahito. This video alone can't even cover half the shit this menace did. 100 likes for part 2 though, and I can. And there's 3 more examples after this. You know what? Let me get into this video before I actually get heated. So my boy Yuji and Meimei both go their separate ways, and Yuji walked in on this disgusting ass praying mantis named Kogai, and this nigga would not shut the fuck up about how clever he was, and my boy Yuji just punched the shit out of him. Even Yuji was getting annoyed with this guy's shit. Kogai tried to bite my boy, and of course Yuji weebed that shit, and I hate to say it, but Yuji was on his Weeb Nation shit. My boy walked up in his face and said, if you're so clever, then throw them hands. But that was the worst mistake of his life. Kogai got the living shit beat out of him. My boy Itadori was really on his demon shit today. Yuji was walking up to him, and then Yuji just cut off his entire meat. Oh my goodness. And that was the end of Kogai. Yuji even got a compliment from Meimei, but he's still a fraud though, right? We cut to this great value Ishibe looking ass yapping about his plan, and then Fushiguro and Yuji snuck their asses and tossed this nigga off the fucking building. And this nigga really tried to play possum out here, but that shit wasn't working on Fushiguro. They were trying their absolute best to jump this guy, but he wasn't taking any damage. Great value took out a knife and cut bro, and then tried to stab Itadori, and Yuji dodged that shit and 2-pieced his ass, but bro still wasn't taking any damage. But I'm not gonna lie though, OG has some hands on him, but they had to have a quick timeout to figure out what the fuck was this nigga's abilities, and basically they figured out that it was just basic damage negation. So Megumi desummoned his rabbits and tried to crush him with his elephant, and that was all a distraction so Yuji could throw a fucking car at this guy, and Yuji and Fushiguro charged up their death blows. That shit was all a fake out so Megumi's frog could stab him. They were straight jumping his ass like he was fucking Mahito, and then Yuji charged up a divergent fist and caught his ass lacking, ending the fight. But somehow, some way, he's still a fraud though, right? You know when niggas say it's on sight? Choso really meant that shit. Bro didn't even have time to land yet. Choso was really out here spamming until Yuji ran up and tried to rock his shit, but it really didn't do anything. Yuji's arm was pretty messed up, and then Choso asked Yuji what were the last things his brothers said, and Yuji's stupid but lovable ass told him they were crying like a bunch of bitches. I wish you could have seen the way homegirl killed that green nigga, and oh boy, the things I did to that zesty ass nigga. Pause. I was putting the fucking hands on that sus ass nigga, and then I aced him. So yes, they were crying like a bunch of bitches, and that just completely set him off. Yuji didn't know what the fuck bro was doing and tried to kick him. Choso tackled him and kicked him off, but in all honesty though, Choso was kicking Yuji's ass. So Yuji tried to fake him out, but he ended up getting his back blown out and his foot stabbed, and Choso had the advantage over Yuji again, and it was not looking good for our boy here until Mekamaru called and told Yuji to lead him to the bathroom. Oh, no gay shit though, and I gotta give props to Mekamaru for his A1 instigating. Not gonna lie, my boy, the way your brothers went out was funny as fuck. Like, imagine dying to 2 first years. Could not be me. Yuji tried to sneak Choso and he blocked it, and my nigga was really trapped in here with this master rank demon, so the only thing he could do now was throw them hands. And he was. My nigga was fighting for his fucking life until Yuji bit his ass and headbutted the living shit out of him. Choso tried to counterattack and got that absolute shit kicked out of him. That's when Choso caught Yuji's ass lacking and pierced his liver. Bro was about to faint until he picked himself back up and had to lock in. So bro hardened his fists and they went back to it. This nigga Yuji was really folding Choso with one arm, a fucked up liver, and a hole in his gut. And he's still winning. Itadori tried to kick his shit in, but he got his ass slammed to the ground and was about to die until the blood knife popped and bro kicked the dog shit out of him. After this video, I don't ever want to hear anything about this man being called a fraud. Did y'all not see that weave? I'm not gonna lie though, Choso was beating his ass for a good minute until they both fell to the ground and Yuji started running and kicked his ass straight through a wall. But he's not done yet and fucking Rey Mysterio'd his ass. And my boy ran up, blindfolded him, and charged up his divergent fist and punched him. But unfortunately, it didn't do anything. Yuji got one tapped, ending the fight. Yuji may have lost this fight, but he's still the GOAT. Well, it looks like Yuji did beat all the fraud allegations. First off, I want to apologize for this video taking so damn long to come out. I've been busy studying for this stupid ass test, and plus I was just downright lazy, not even gonna hold you. But hey, I have a few announcements for you guys. First, I made a second YouTube channel, and I'm going to be posting weekly on the new channel and this channel. So by the time this video comes out, that's when I'm going to be posting a new video on my second channel. So I'll see you guys there. Anyway, don't forget to sub to C3 and me, and make sure you subscribe to my new channel, link in the pinned comment, and join the Discord too. Y'all have a good ass day. Bye.
Did you just talk back to me?
No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Come here.
Oh.